How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream where today we are hopping in and we are playing the new Make It and Break It update. We are currently in a public test build and we are here to have ourselves a wonderful time. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Hope you guys are looking forward to another grounded update. This one's a little bit different from all the other ones that we've seen in the past. It's not so much survival. There is some things that were updated in survival. Custom games got thrown around a whole bunch. There's been a whole bunch of tweaking and changing when it comes to all of the different game modes and things like that. For instance, you now do less damage when blocking, things like that. There's a lot of changes that happened over on the survival side. But today we're going to be focusing on the new game mode that they added called Playgrounds. Playgrounds is all about creating your own custom game with all its own stuff that goes into it. From spawning monsters where you want them to spawn, putting in automated things that allow you to more or less build your own game of Grounded. So that's what we're going to be checking out today. So welcome everybody. Great to see you all. Thank you all so much for being here. But let's hop in and let's get to it, shall we? Block canceling still in the game? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know if they patched that yet. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games? Rather have... I'm sorry. I think your thing got a little messed around there, but I don't like bacon that much to give up video games. Sorry. Okay, anywho, enough about bacon. Let's talk more about Grounded, shall we? Also, my camera's off. There we go. Good enough. Whatever. All right, let's hop in here. We're going to be starting a brand new Playgrounds today. Starting one. We're going to be playing in the grass block. If you guys want to play, if you guys want to see that one out, we're going to be checking that out. Let me see. View mode settings. Let me just check out this really quick. Difficulty medium, sure. OSB is unlocked. Sure. Building integrity. Sure. Creature health scaling. I could crank the creature's health up if I want to, but I'm not going to. It didn't get mixed around and typed it. I'm sorry. My brain just can't parse it then. I apologize. Hey, how's it going? All right. The new quest outline makes you want to start a new world. I'm going to be doing that. Actually, we're going to be doing a playthrough that's going to start videos tomorrow. And there's going to be one every day. And that's my plan, is to start a new game, but blast through all the new quests that they're adding to the game. So go through and do all the different quests, all 99 new quests that they added to the game. I thought it'd be a fun series to put onto the channel for you guys. Okay, so we're just going to accept this. Whatever, it's good enough. Let's get in here. And obviously we're going to play as Pete. You guys know we always play as Pete around here. He is the best. All right, so let's say new game map. Good enough. And we're going to be going into it. 99 quests. Yep, 99 of them. All right. Ew, there we go. Okay, so this is our map. We literally can go up and delete any single piece of grass. We just can't delete like rocks and stuff, sadly. But we can delete all the grass and stuff. But what I would like to do instead is actually make like a tunnel that goes up into the sky and then make like some different rooms that are up there that once you're in there, you start fighting through different things and it kind of goes like that. So we're going to give it... What's up, Josh? How's it going, buddy? All right. All right, so let's get into this. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to start off not with rocks and chunks, but I'm actually going to start off with the dirt that they used to build the map. But before I even get into that, I probably should put down some spawn points so that way everybody spawns in the correct location in case anybody decides they're going to join me a little bit later on. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. And I'm just going to go through here and edit those up and make it so... Oh, I suppose I could have just made it so it was all. Okay, never mind. That's easy. Ah. There we go. All right, so that's all 4 characters would all spawn right here. And then I want to build like a little enclosure that goes around it here so that way they can't get out. You're stuck. All right. Let's go about like that. All right, and then let's start building some tunnel that goes around it if I can. Ooh, I can get all creepy with it too if I wanted to. All right, train A, this'll do it for the most part. Let's get this going. How's it going? We don't question, we just accept. That's what we do around here. Okay, so that's there. Let me just move that around really quick while I can. I'm rotating the wrong way right now. Let me see. There we are. That was more what I wanted it to look like. All right. So that's in there. I'm going to move this now, because now I have like a general little opening here that they can walk into, and then I need to put down some stuff back here. I think I should fly around as the gnat for this, honestly, because I feel like that might be a little bit easier for me to navigate the world as a gnat. Ooh, that works. It's a little flat on the top, though, so I'm not really a huge fan of that. We have smaller... Yes, there we go. That's what we needed. We have some smaller chunks here. Get some of these smaller ones in here, filling this out. Little hyper from Candy. Well, I mean, you know, it was just Halloween, wasn't it? So, that's okay, I would say. Let me see. Can I rotate that around a little bit for me? That one worked. Kinda. It's okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being members for so long. You guys are my heroes, so thank you. I appreciate it. Super big preach for you. All right, here we go. Where'd my little spawn point? So I was back here. I have no idea, but I'll rebuild it. Okay, going up and over like that. Just want to make it look like it's actual, like, dirt that's piled up. Not so much like, you know, somebody just put, like, you see how that's flat right there. There we go. Get that filled in. I don't like that that's so flat. That's why they give you all sorts of different things that you can build with. Like a cave, but better. Exactly. Just you have to go down and place every single piece. It's kind of cool. This whole game... The whole new game mode that they added in here makes you feel a lot like you're building your own video game, which I really like, honestly. There we go. That's more like it. That more feels like, you know, what Obsidian would do. All right. Ah! I deleted the wrong thing. Okay. Around really quick. See if I can get that to go back kind of where it was before. That's not anything like what it was before, but we'll make it work. Here we are. Let's stack that up in there like that. Good enough. All right, now I have to figure out how exactly I want this to kind of tunnel around. We suppose we could use some rocks. Ooh, I could use these. Make it so you have to follow along these. So this is what's cool about this, is you kind of have to make your own map completely. So that's what I'm kind of doing here now, is I'm literally making my own map. Get a couple of those. And a couple more of those. Audio cut out? It shouldn't be. Then again, it's not very loud. There it goes. Yeah, it's just not very loud. Scout, good to see you, buddy. Undo the mistake. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's not a huge deal. It's a little annoying, but it's not anything that's like, oh, no, I have to start my whole map over. It's no biggie. I just have to get more used to placing things as when you're actually like building the map. Now, I did like a lot of testing with this. I've actually been playing this for a little over a week now, maybe almost 2. I got access some time ago. I was messing around with it a little bit here and there, but not anything like super in depth. There we are. I'll be the first one to say I'm not exactly the best at this, but I still want to play with it anyway. Sweet potato leaf. Can I... There we go. That's more like it. And literally place out some leaves over here. I don't like that one. Okay. Probably not. Hey, Rob, how's it going, buddy? Can I add quests to this mode? Yes, there actually is a quest marker that's in here that you can go through and change different things. So activate, deactivate, toggle activated, factory defaults. It gives me to mark a location with the quest logo. So yeah, you can. You can also add raw science in here if you wanted to. So that way, if you go into play mode, you can just run up and gather it. So that's neat.
What does it even mean?
Okay, so if I go through here and I grab wrong thing, wrong game mode. Can you put down bug spawners? You can put down bug spawners. I'm actually about to do that. I'm going to make a bug spawner that's going to be right here. And I'm going to change it to... What do I want to fight? Larva. Let's fight 2 of them. Oh, actually, we're going to fight 1 larva because we... Is that an infected larva too? Yeah, it is. I better change that to an actual larva. Let me just do that really quick and grab an actual larva. There we go. All right. That wasn't an infected larva, but even still, let me grab that because you don't have any weapons. So you literally have to just fight it with your hands. So let's also get a equipment equipter. So if I put this over here and then attach that to said button, I grab a button here and just boop, there's a button. Connect you to there. Then use that. Oop, I don't have any items in my inventory, so I actually have to go and grab things. Let's see. This. Let's grab... Sure. There we go. And now, we just need to put down the trigger. That'll make it so when you walk in there, or you walk towards it, it spawns it. Place that down. Edit that slightly. There we go. Make it so no matter what, you walk through it. Yeah, there we go. Connect that to that. Connect it. Come on. Clip to it. Clip to it. Hey, hold on a second. Lower that down slightly. Let's see if that did it. There it goes. All right, so now whenever you walk in there, there'll just be a larva that's there. All right, so let's give this a try. Make sure everything we're doing works so far. Boop. There it goes. If they come in here. Ooh, blocking's a little bit slower than I remember. Combat feels sluggish compared to what I remember. I know that they changed up some stuff, so... Alright, that will do it. Oh, I forgot if you keep walking through it, it'll just keep spawning it. I need to put a condition on that, so once it's spawned, it doesn't spawn it back again. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting those things forever. They adjusted the blocking? Yeah, it's okay. Alright, here, let me do a condition, counter with condition, or... Let me just do that one. Put that right there. I'll connect you to you. And then edit you. Okay, comparison. Only one. That should have done it. Let's see. See if that did it. I can get the blue bomb weapon and try block canceling. Yeah, let's see if I run in here if we get another one. Not till it's dead, at least. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Apparently I pushed the button and that canceled it. That's a little strange. Either that or it just wandered off. It probably just wandered off, honestly. Oh yeah, it did. It's right over here. What in the heck are you doing over here? Hello?
Grub, it's a larva.
Eh, whatever. Huh? The moldy blaster thing? Yeah, I'll play with that a little bit later. I'm not going to play with that right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more building done here. Let's use some of these walls here, shall we? I like to have a little bit of fun. Let me do good enough. And then good enough. And then we're going to go this way. I want to lead them over to that anthill, I think. I think that'll be cool. Lead them over into the anthill and then make them fight things inside the anthill. Because there's like a big area in there. I could go in there and like spawn the boss. So then you could grab different things on your way over there and then see if you can beat the boss. But you're going to need some heals too. Ew. I forget how big some of the things you can put down are. This thing's absolutely massive. Just put down that. Oh, God, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck. Oh, man. This would have been a good to make a spooky bug haunted house. You could. You still can if you want to. You still can. Because this is actually out for everybody now. Oh, I could put down some pipe. Full respect of laying the pipe. You see, which axis am I on? This one? We go. Nice. Can you put down a static science worker skeletons? Nobody. I don't. Actually, I'm not sure. I could put down all sorts of stuff, but static science skeletons, not so sure about that one, buddy. Okay, let me see. What do I want to put up? There's all sorts of things that you can put in here. We can make it spicy around here. I wonder if you can, if you put these down, if they actually get hot. He's hot. Are you making me hot? No, you're not making me hot. All right. I think you can put down an effect that will make you spicy, though, if I remember correctly. I know you could put down, like, here you go, here's your shock pillar, but I don't know if you can put down that. Just, I think that's, like, automatically damage the player. Okay, that's back to working again. The blocking volumes weren't working before. We had a little bit of a little error, so they weren't working, but it looks like they got it fixed. What that is that makes it so you literally just can't walk through there once you're playing. You come over here, and we go to game mode and try to walk through there. Yeah, good luck. It's not happening. You cannot block with the moldy blaster. I could try. Let me see. Build this guy, workbench. Put that down, go there. Where are you? There. Yeah, no, you still can't block with it. So. Summon my favorite insects, the army of mosquitoes. Why would I do that to myself? No skeleton-themed cantina. No, but you can... Oh, I deleted my spawn block. Oopsie poopsie. Try a shield.
That's no grub. It's a larva.
Let's see. Bottom. Yeah, you can still block here. Now, did that condition actually work on this, or are we going to summon in another one? Nope, condition definitely didn't work. You can have that. Ouch, you hurt. Oh, you suck! Well, that still works at least. Okay. Hooray! Did that pull out my weapon? That does get rid of your weapons. Can you make... I've asked that. I actually asked them. It's one of my first requests for them to add in, was making it so we can build our own lab. You can actually... Let's see, where is it? There is a section, I think it's over here, that there's a lab laid out that you can go inside of and make it your own lab and make it so they go through the lab, you know, fighting monsters, things like that. It's up to you. If you want to use that, yeah, it's right over here. It's actually a fairly decent size for you to build inside of, and it does go underground too. Hey, hon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me see, where is the entrance? I think it's right here. I could do that. Just make it so you have to fight different things in each one of these rooms. Because all you need to do is put down, you could do it a couple different ways. You could put down an area trigger. You could put it down as like a lever and then make it so you have to fight that in order to move on to the next area. Because you could put doors here that only open on a condition. It's really up to you how you want to do it. Can I see if the barred bow's been changed and made better? I can. All right, so I have 2 rooms off that way. And if I go back here, this should lead down underground. See, I also asked if we could do underwater, but they said because of the physics right now with the way the water is, they're not doing that right now. So I don't think that that would work. Is there any new weapons? There, I would say yes, there's one. It's not what you think though, right? So if I was to come here, I'll show you. No, he won't let me build that in here. Let me just go here. There is technically a new weapon. It does a little bit of damage. It's called the Roman Candle. You use gunpowder clumps, some berry leather, and sap to make it. And it shoots literal fireworks at things. But that's really it. It doesn't really give you anything else. Can you add things to the initial map? Just more bosses and stuff. Yeah, so when I joined this world, take a step back here. When you make your playground's map, you have the choice on whether you want to play on Grounded's original map or if you want to come to the grass playground and play there. So the grass block, I think, is what they call it. You could do the original map and just add in extra bosses. If you wanted to make it so every single time you go to a lab, you have to fight a mant, you can do that. If you want to make it so every single time you walk out of your house, you have to fight a mant, you can do that. Literally, what I see this as is like Grounded and Happy Wheels came together and made playgrounds here in Grounded. No, I haven't told anybody that we're adopting yet. But hey, we're adopting. Surprise. Okay, so focusing more on this right now. How do I want to do this? Let me go here. Okay, good. It doesn't shoot me out. That's awesome. Will you be able to add torches in the anthills again in playground mode? Yep. Should have been throwing rocks. You could have thrown rocks. But I don't really see that, like, because, I mean, you could put down the gun. If you guys remember the gun, there's not a gun in the, well, there is a gun in the game, but it's just a static item that you can't actually pick up because it's vastly too large. You could put down the gun. You know what I mean? Like, if you just wanted to put down a gun, you could put down the cap gun. But that's not really, I don't think that's really what you guys are looking for. Also, does this still count as a workbench for you to use? Yes, it does. Okay, so you can use this to make things. Let me see. I'll show you guys the Roman candle here really quick. Here we are. So literally you can block with it, which is cool. But it doesn't have very many shots. You just have to hold it down. And it'll go through and shoot out, well, fireworks at things. Well, for new furniture and upcoming updates, we got a couple different things. We got 9 pieces of furniture, although 3 of them are dummies. No, 1 would be like a set of dummies, I should say. Then we got like that pupa ottoman, and then 2 boss furniture items per boss, except for the infected broodmother who already had furniture items. So the regular broodmother, the wasp, and the mantis all got 2 furniture items. So that was pretty cool. I'm hoping that we still get more items, like, you know, maybe like enough stuff to build your whole house. So like a dining room and additional beds and things like that. Because I do like the beds that we have in the game now. We have some neat beds, but I still think like for instance, this bunk bed, it's pretty cool, but this is your fanciest bed you got. And you can't change the colors of it at all. You only have like red and purple. Which there's yellow petals in the yard too, so I suppose they could have made it. You could have gotten like a yellow variant if you wanted. We did not get any new armor. No, there are no new bugs. There is no new armor. There is no new enemies in the game. They did not add anything like that. They did not add anything to the shed. They did not put anything there yet. There is not really much in that sense. It does allow you to create your own map. So that's where I am right now. I'm actually in I'm actually in the area where you would create your own map. And you can literally, the sky is the limit with this, guys. I mean, you could, and when I say the sky's the limit, I mean literally you can just build into the sky. So yeah, you can build over the top of everything. Be warned, there is some water in the map over this way, but over here, you can't actually, I mean, you could build in the water, like you could put things that go into the water, but you can't, it doesn't make it so the water disperses. You know what I mean? When you put the item into the water is still inside the item. So if you put like a pipe into the water, the pipe will be full of water. So it's a good way for you to make like a sunken part of your map, so you can like get your friends or whomever you want to build a map into the water and make them maybe fight like some diving bell spiders or something like that. But you can't like clear out the water, if you know what I mean. It's there, it's stuck there, it's static, it's going to be there. You can make things that you can gather respawn over time. Yes, so for instance, everything's kind of interactable. So let me show you here. So let's see a thing that you would gather here. So like berries, right? If you have a berry, you put down a berry. Okay. You could create a link to this to go to other things. So if I was to come to, let's say, a button. Link that to, oh, can't link it to the berry. Okay, hold on. Which one of these was it? There was something where you could spawn in items, and I'm just trying to remember what it is. It might not actually let you with these items here, because I think these are just statics. Let me see. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, so you can... see if I can do this. Play with it a little bit here. All right, let me see. I'm going to put this on it. See if I can hook a timer up to this. Can I hook a timer to you? No, I cannot. Can I put a condition on you? That's a good question. Let's see. Trigger when condition changes. Maybe you can't, actually. Huh. A lot of the stuff when you're playing through here, it's not so much like harvest the items that you want your people to use. You would give them said items through like equipping it into their backpack or filling a chest with it or something like that. That's kind of how I've seen it done so far. Second. Only about 5 degrees in my office right now. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to... Actually, let's go back over to this lab. Let's work on that a little bit. I want to put some bugs in there and create myself a little challenge area over there. I just got to go for a little flight. Ooh, we can make it so we enter in underground. I think you enter in down here and then work your way to the top, if I remember correctly. Or is this just a whole nother lab that goes underground? Nope, this goes to that lab. Okay. Cool. Sweeto, sweeto. Okay. Now, you can do things like, for instance, place down breakable objects for you to actually harvest to get out of your way. So, for instance, if you wanted to put down like regular pebbles, you just wanted to fill a doorway full of pebbles and make it so all your friends had to go through and destroy said pebbles. Let's see. You don't like it that it's that far off the ground, or what, game? I think it's because it's snapping to the ground at the moment. Let me see. Should I just do a big one? Like this? I just do a big old rock. Why does that make the ground look broken? I don't think that's supposed to make the ground look broken. I think that's supposed to make something else look broken. Oh, well. Okay, let me see. Oh, there we go. You put down the roots. Make it so you have to cut through the roots. That would work. There. Can you jump over that? Nope. Perfect. Can I handy nat through there, though? You bet I can. Ah! Raw! Erk. There we go. I'm going to end up accidentally destroying a lot of things while I'm in handy nat mode, just trying to get out of it. Alrighty. Let's go over this way. And over here. Let's make this guy really quick. Let's go with this guy, that guy. Actually, you know what? I know which one was broken. It wasn't the block. It was the sphere radial that was broken. Oops. It's okay. Do that. Make it so if you walk to the door, that happens. And then we're going to spawn in. We can't spawn in like a big boss because it won't fit. Like, if I tried to spawn in the koi fish or like the hornets and stuff, they wouldn't really fit in here. But I could just spawn in like a black widow, make somebody fight a black widow right away. But I'm not that mean, so I'll just be a wolf spider. You know, you just hang out in here, buddy. That was the wrong thing. That was definitely the wrong thing. I wanted to put down a trigger to spawn the wolf spider, not make it so the wolf spider spawned. Wrong way. Got to make sure that you go from the trigger to the actual item, not vice versa. Because if you go from the creature spawner to the trigger, nothing will happen. So you got to make sure that you do it the right way. Let's see. Why are we not allowing me to edit you? Is it because I'm in the... Ah, I see. It's because it doesn't like that I'm in a handy nap mode. I'll have to let them know to change that. That's a little strange. Alright, so where was that again? Wolf Spider. There we go. This isn't going to be too bad, right? I mean, you just walk through the door and all of a sudden you just have a wolf spider. Haha! You suck! You're stuck! Ah, good. But... was there a new boss? There's not a new boss, no. Sadly, no new bosses. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's do a couple fun things here. I'm going to put down a... Let's see. Switch gate, select. Put you in here. I'm going to take a doorway. Put down a doorway here. Let's use this one. Put that down right about there. And then let's put down a nice vertical ash half wall right on top of that. Really blocky in there. Grab this. Go to the door. And then edit that. Unlap begin. Close. And toggle lock. And then nothing happens on the way out. But then you come to said door. And you come to, you can feed from here to you. Right? Oh, I'm going to the wrong thing. You to you. Right? Let's see. Behavior-based past condition. That's the wrong thing. I need to go the other way. That's not doing what I want it to do. Let's see if this is at least doing what I want it to do first. Yep. Okay, that's locked. So you're locked in here. Okay.
Ow, poison.
Nope. Okay. So that's that. And then... When do I want to do this again? Because if I make it so... I could do this. I could make it so if they're... Once they enter the room, that's locked. And once they exit the room, it... Oh, no, that doesn't make sense either. I need to make it so once they kill the spider, it unlocks the door. So I can do it so it switches it to be unlocked. Like there's a switch that will unlock it. That would work. So let's do that. Let me go here. Grab a switch. Actually, it doesn't even need to be a switch. It just needs to be this switch. Go over there for a minute. Okay, you toggle lock. You behavior on all creatures killed toggle activated. Okay. So now, if said creature dies, it should toggle that lock. let me just destroy this thing really quick. Go here. Give me some stuff to destroy this with. What do I want to kill it with today? That? No, not that. What do I want to kill this thing with today? Let's do the Coltana. Just add it to your inventory there, Sim. Don't sit there and mess with it. Add that to your inventory. By the way, smoothies got changed around as a heads up. If you didn't know that, they got like a big change around, and they're not as they're better than they were before, but they have a cooldown now to where, like, if you drink them, it takes a second for it to actually go through. Okay, so let's see here. You see if this works now. Takes a second for it to go through, and then it takes a second for you to actually be able to... Where did my thing that toggles the wolf spider go?
I've been poisoned. Better than starving.
Perfect! Perfect! That worked out just the way I wanted it to. And if I come in here, does it spawn a second one? You bet it does! Well, I almost still had it if I wasn't so excited about killing it instead of just blocking like I'm supposed to during that. But anywho, okay, so that worked out. So that's kind of the way that I would do that, and I do that for the other rooms too. Okay, cool. Dang it, I need to move myself away from being all the way over here. Go out of this game mode, por favor, and fly over here, please. And I need to move my spawn location, so I'll mess with this stuff in a little bit. I think it's right over here. Is this right? Yeah, it was right over here. Hey, Lutz, how's it going, buddy? Can you set it to night only mode? Yes, you can. Yep. So you can make it so as soon as they spawn in, it's night. You can make it so the time of day never changes in your custom game settings as well before you even join into the world. See here. All right. So if I come here, there's literally a sun that's right here. This is time of day. If I go right here, I'm going to put that inside here. Now I'm going to go to... change that, and then I'm going to set the time to like 20. Back. And then you can set yourself up a timer. Boop. And then I'm going to put down a volume trigger. Go here to here, and then here to here. Don't need that any bigger. Go right here. Time. Repeat that. And then don't start on play. And I mess with you. Activate that. So, if I did this correctly, what should happen is when I walk through this door, should set it to night. No? Must not have done the... There it goes. It is now night, and it will now stay night, because now that timer is going to sit there and go off every 3 seconds, and it will make sure it stays at 20. So it will remain there. So if you look, it's 20. See, you can see it right up here, how it's resetting back to 20. It goes to 21, and then 3 seconds later it goes back to 20 again. So that is how you'd make it so it's constantly night. You can never get out of your night cycle anymore. Unless you were to set a condition later on, maybe there's a switch or something like that that you put down at the end of your map that once you exit, maybe push all the buttons or something like that inside of your map, what will happen is it'll actually deactivate that said switch, so that way it's no longer nighttime if you wanted to do something like that. Now, you guys know me, I'm not a huge fan of it being nighttime in games, but if you're inside a base like this the whole time, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Hey, look, a backpack. Oh, crap! Yeah, I hope so too. There's a couple different things that I'm really I didn't do it again. There's a couple different things that I'm really hoping that they do end up adding. And the lab doors, literally just like being able to build your own custom lab, even if it was just like sections. So like if we zoop over here really quick, being able to build like these rooms like this, right? Okay, this is one section, right? So you have that. This pipe is one section. This 4-quadrant room is a section. This longer pipe is a section. You know, you don't need to have, say, something like this that's meant to go underground. I could see you doing the pipe or something like this, so that way you have it so it's, you can go up and down levels that way. But let me see here. What other? That's pretty neat that I got that set up right there. Let me go to zip over here. Slim, what's going on, buddy? Let me actually set my respawn location here really fast, because otherwise I'm going to have to run over here a whole lot, and I really don't want to do that. So here we go. Spawn the teens there. Then we're going to make it so we have a blocking volume. That's going to go here. And I'm just going to move that so it's right there. Duplicate that really fast. I'm going to put it on the other side and then back here. And then just edit those really fast. Go. Edit this one. Okay. And then edit this one. There you go. Now, no matter what, the teens are stuck. They spawn in, and they have to go inside of... I didn't actually die, so now I'm over here. I can't even get back into the map. I put down that block, too. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, man. What am I doing with myself? Infected wolf spiders, only night, infested yard. Yeah, that would, you could do something like that. Like, okay. I was going to wait to the end to tell you guys this, but I guess I'll tell it to you now. My plan going forward is, it's going to take a little bit of time, I get it, for people to build their maps and come and bring them up and start sharing them. But I'm going to, in my Discord, leave a spot for you guys to put your shared map codes. And depending on how long they are, will determine whether or not it's 1, 2, or 3 different grounded maps in one video. I plan on making videos of the maps that you guys create and share specifically with me. And or if you guys share them with the wider grounded community by going into the grounded Discord and sharing your maps there, I will be going there and taking them and giving you credit when I go through and make a video on your map as well. I want to be able to go through and start exploring everybody's different maps and things that they are making, and being able to explore what you guys are seeing and what you guys are actually creating, because with that way you can actually share them to everyone. You get a little code and you share that up and you're able to go. So if you guys actually do end up making said infected wolf spiders only at night in an infested yard and stuff like that, and you're like, Sim, go play my map, here it is, good luck. Or, you know, you guys think it's hilarious to spawn in 700 mosquitoes and make me try to fight 700 mosquitoes. If that's so be what you want to do, then that's so be what you want to do. But I will only do so many of those before I give up. I will tell you that. Okay, so let's quit out of that here really quick. Hop down here. Go like this. There. Now, I can't get out that way. I can't go that way. I can't go that way. You can only go inside. And once you do, 3, 2, 1, dark. And now it stays dark. I'll take that.
I left you.
Doesn't give me my Coltana, though. I think my Coltana's still inside. Huh.
I thought I lost you.
Nope. I just have a whole bunch of healing items and no granola bar. Right. Or a whole bunch of granola bars and no, no weapon. Why did I not have a weapon? What happened to my weapon? Anyway. Let's move this here. And then let's go ahead and just edit that a little bit to cover up this room. To make it, when you walk in here, it's you're in here, right? You're stuck in here. As soon as you get into this room, it's game on time. You're fighting. Okay. It's all right, Sim. We'll talk to you soon. 790 infected brood mothers. So there are ways. We'll do this. I'll show you guys this one really quick. This one's a fun one. If you were to come here, you set down a repeater timer, and then you put in this guy, and then you go here to here. And then we edit this guy, and we say every 1 second, and repeat, and then start on play no, and then go back, and then make it so we grab this guy here. And we're going to come to here. Okay, and now I'm going to change this really quick to that guy. All right, and we're going to make it so it spawns 10 of them. So now, whenever you were to set start your game, so say we're here, and I walk in here and I walk through this, it's going to start spawning 10 aphids, and it should spawn 10 aphids. Okay, something is incorrect here. Because it should spawn 10 aphids a second. Let's see. Spawn creatures. Spawn creatures. Spawn creatures. Behavior on time elapsed. Okay. And then... You're on repeat. Time 1 second. And then this should be a toggle. Toggle timer. That should work now. There's aphids. I might need to, like, put it in a loop or something like that for it to sit there and spawn. Maybe I'm going the wrong way? Is it that I'm going the wrong way? 3 million fire and army went. Oh. That's true. That's true. There already are a lot of fire ants in the game, so that would be very true. Okay, let me see here. Wrong thing. So this is... Enter. Activate the timer. And then spawn the creatures, but... What is... You know what I think I have to do? I think I need more than one timer is what I need to have happen here. We're going to try this. I'm going to try creating a loop. This might be completely not needed at all. Got ourselves some redundancy. Start on play, repeat. Don't show while playing. Copy. Paste. Toggle timer. Start timer. Start timer. Alright, let's see what happens when I do that. You make it so when you kill an aphid, it shoots out confetti of sorts. You can make it not so the aphid itself shoots out confetti, but you can make it so like a random effect. So like this is an effect spawner. You can make it so, say, when the aphids are spawned, you can... Oops, wrong button. You can make it so it does all sorts of different effects, from sandblasting to burrowing all the way down to question marks. Why it shot them out that way is beyond me. That wasn't the direction they were supposed to go. But okay, here we go. Let's give this a try now. Walk in here. There's a crap load of aphids. Oh, did I not hook it up? I swear I thought that I hooked it up. All the aphids just dipped out of here. Okay. This should work to continuously spawn in enemies, but apparently that did not want to work. It's because I'm going the wrong way? No. If I did a switch that turned on and off. But I think the problem is that it only spawns 10 of them, and then the 10 need to be killed in order for them to spawn again. I think that's what it is. Unless I'm doing something incorrectly, which is a very good possibility. How would I do that? I'm trying to think. So with this, it's all about how you link things together, and that's the biggest pain. It's like, okay, I have to link this to this, this to this, this to this. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'll have to sit there and play with it a little bit more. I was messing around more with the quest system than I was playing around with this, so when I was doing my testing, so interesting. I'll ping some of my buddies about it. A couple of my other buddies, who I think are actually streaming right now. I don't know if Jade is still streaming, but I think See-Through is still streaming, and he'll probably be streaming for a while. They played around with this a lot more. Him, Crowdy Mouse, all sorts of... there's a whole list of them that were playing with this. So, who did a lot more of the testing with making maps than I did. So, I'll have to talk to them about it. Recreate the battle at Helm's Deep? You could recreate the battle at Helm's Deep. You very, very well could do that. Because, I mean, all you need to do is make it so, like, you set off a switch or something like that, and you're on top of walls. And there'd just be a bunch of enemies that would spawn in. But if you were on top of the walls, you need the enemies close enough to you to where they would target you. Because if you're too far away, it won't target you. It'll just sit there and walk around. Like, you could create a trigger that would make it so, you know, you could have the broodmother get spawned in across the map, right? You could spawn the broodmother in over here when you're inside of your map. And if you do that, it'll be over there, and it'll just be walking around, but nothing will happen. So, it's that. Okay, let's go back to making some stuff. I want to practice a little bit more with placing down all of these different materials that we have here. Because, you know, you can literally create full-on tunnels. So, I mean, if you were to come through here and just boop, and then... there you go. You got your ant tunnel right there. It's going to take a heck of a lot of... because you can't... sadly, you can't click and drag these. So this isn't like your normal building where you could put down like a foundation and click and drag it out where you can put down like 20 of them. What was that? If you guys are hearing like little screams and stuff in the background, that would be my children. They're over there playing. I actually have to get off here soon to put them to bed. So that's why I just wanted to get in and stream a little bit, show you guys some of this new stuff that I have before we do more videos. So sadly, Sim can't stream for too long tonight, as much as I would love to. There we go. Then if I come in here and grab some of these other blocks of dirt, we should be able to just, you know, kind of put them around here or there. Maybe grab some rocks. Well, that's a whole flagstone. I don't think that's quite what I'm after. Retaining wall. Oh, the retaining wall rocks though. Unmineable rock. Could work. There's so many different things that you need to sit here and play with and mess around with. I'm bummed out. You can't place like the huge items. Like, I can't place down the oak tree. I might be able to make the oak tree if I was to go through and actually place down all these different pieces around each other. Like, for instance, these are just like chunks of bark. So I suppose you could go through and technically make the oak tree if you did it right. You'd have to, like, perfectly stack each one of these on top of each other, though, to make it so they would actually create a tree and not so much just a wall. How would you do that, though? Because the oak tree is like one solid thing going up, but the pieces come off of it. That could work. It could work. Need to go to bed? All right. Well, good night. Yeah, I only got about 10 minutes before I have to go, sadly, because I got to put my little ones to sleep. But I'm still hanging out with you guys. I'm happy to see that a lot of people are excited about this. When I first saw this, I thought that this was really, really, really cool. When I saw the updates that they were adding in, when I saw that, you know, this is what we were getting for the update, I was really excited. I was like, wow, they can go through and we can make some really cool maps and things like that can happen. But I was worried about how the community would feel about it. You know, you never really know how people are going to react to something. And I honestly was kind of like, well, what if they don't like it at all? You know, what if they go through to play and they're like, wow, this is dumb, or I wanted them to only do stuff in survival, or there was nothing that was added to my map, so this whole update can get bent. You know, there's all sorts of different ways people could have reacted, I guess. But I'm happy that people didn't get all upset about it. I mean, there were some people who were a little upset in the stream today, earlier, but people didn't seem to get too upset by it, so that's good. Let's see here. Go here really quick. Let me grab this. Inventory really quick. Go over here, grab that, put that. Ooh, I should okay. Interesting. I suppose because it only lets you wear one thing, so you need to, oh, because this is auto-equipping gear. I see. I see. Okay. All right, all right. Oops, I need to set that up. Dude. This guy, grant equipment. On activate. Wait. Oh, play mode, duh. There it is. Go. And grab this out too. I'm gonna try to shoot the wolf spider with this this confetti cannon, more or less. Here we go. In we go to war. Okay, so note to self, don't shoot the wolf spider with Roman candles. It's a very good map editor, might be better than like 85% of other games. It is really cool. There's still some parts that are missing in it to me. I still feel like that when I'm playing through it, I feel like that part of it is still missing. I don't know what I think it's the fact that you can't put in Burgle, you can't spawn in, excuse me, you can't spawn in or make your own bosses, or like, I'm sorry, you can't spawn in your own base materials, like for instance, the whole actually having a base. You can't automatically respawn in harvestables that we saw. At least I don't know how to do it yet. You just can't interact with harvestables like that. You can put them down and go and harvest them. You just can't actually do anything else with it. So I don't know at this point. Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Apparently, I'm not as good at perfect blocking as I was before. That's why you liked Tenku 2 Mission Editor to mess with your friends back. Oh, really? I never played that, so I wouldn't know. A lot of survival-only players are pretty disappointed with the update. But us creative players can make survival maps for them in the future. That's exactly the point. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is survival players are going to be upset in the get-go, right? They're going to be upset at the start because they're like, well, I play survival. There's nothing to play. Nothing changed. But give it a month, and all of a sudden there's going to be 100 maps for them to play. So now there's going to be 100 different games inside of Grounded for them to play. So why wouldn't they enjoy that? Why wouldn't they have a good time? Alrighty, y'all. Well, this is where I'm going to leave tonight for right now. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're not going to be playing around with the map editor as much. Tomorrow we're actually going to be playing around and doing the standard Grounded playthrough and stuff like that. We're going to be getting that kicked off tomorrow. That'll be what tomorrow's stream is. So, guys, keep your eye out for that. But if you guys want to play more with this map editor, go ahead and make your maps. Post them in my Discord channel called Grounded. And I'll come and I'll play them and see what they're all about. But you guys go through, have some fun with this, and let me know what you guys see. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys a little bit later on. Thank you all so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.